Good morning, Year 6. Today's maths lesson will be looking at 2D, 3D shape properties as well as quadrilaterals. So let's first look at 2D shapes. So, triangles have 3 sides and 3 vertices. Remember, a vertex is a point or a corner. Circle has 1 curved side and no vertices. A square has 4 equal sides and 4 vertices. Rectangle has 4 sides and 4 vertices, 2 sets of equal sides. Pentagon is a 5-sided shape and has 5 vertices. Hexagon is a 6-sided shape and has 6 vertices. Oval has 1 curved side and no vertices. Rhombus has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Trapezium is a 4-sided shape with 4 vertices, and a parallelogram is another 4-sided shape with 4 vertices. So the first 3D shape we're going to look at is a cube. The properties of a cube are it has 6 faces. The faces are square. When you are describing the properties of a 3D shape, you use 2D shapes to describe their faces. Okay, so there are 6 square faces on a cube. It has 12 edges. Okay, the edges are the sides. And it has 8 vertices, so points or corners. All the edges of a cube are the same length. A cuboid. A cuboid has 6 faces, like a cube. However, the shapes are different. Okay, we've got 2 square faces at either end and then 4 rectangular faces in through the middle of the cuboid. It has 12 edges, 8 vertices, and not all edges are the same length. The next shape is a rectangular prism. The rectangular prism has 6 faces. All the faces are rectangles. It's got 12 edges, 8 vertices, and again the edges are not the same length. Next up is a sphere. Spheres are perfectly round. They don't have any edges, they don't have any vertices, but they have 1 curved surface. Triangular prism looks a little bit like a tent or a Toblerone bar. This shape has 5 faces. 2 of the faces are triangles, so the face facing you that you can currently see is a triangle, and that will be the same at the other side. And it also has 3 rectangular faces. A square-based pyramid that has a square at its base. It has 4 triangular faces that meet at a point, and it's got 5 faces in total, 5 vertices and 8 edges. A cylinder has two flat circular faces and it's got one curved surface. Doesn't have any vertices. There are no points on a cylinder. Pentagonal prism. So the pentagonal prism has 7 faces. 2 of the faces are pentagons, the rest are rectangles. It has 15 edges and 10 vertices. Hexagonal prisms. Like the pentagonal prism, it's got rectangles in the middle. The rectangular faces go along the middle. It's got 2 faces either side which are hexagons, 8 faces altogether, 18 edges and 12 vertices. You'll notice that whenever we see a prism, the shapes going in the middle of the 3D shape, if you like, are always rectangles. Here we've got an octagonal prism. So this has got 10 faces in total. 2 of the faces are octagons, and going through the middle again are rectangles. So there are 8 faces. Octagons have 8 sides, so there are 8 rectangles going down each of the sides of the octagon, 24 edges and 16 vertices. And finally we've got a cone. A cone has one flat face, which is a circle. It's got one vertex, so one point, an edge, which is the curved edge around the circle, and one curved surface. Okay, you've recapped 2D shapes and 3D shapes. We're now going to look at what is a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral, is there anything in that word there that makes us think or helps us decide what a quadrilateral is? I'm thinking the word quad. Okay, so a quadrilateral is a 2D shape. It is a 4-sided shape. Quadrilateral is only a 4-sided shape. All of its sides are straight and all 4 angles add up to 360 degrees. So the first quadrilateral we are going to look at today is a square. Think about a square. What do you know about a square? Tell me its properties. You should know that all the sides of a square are equal. Opposite sides are parallel, meaning they never meet. And all the inside angles of a square are equal. They are the same size. So the next quadrilateral we're going to look at is a rectangle. Tell me the properties of a rectangle. What do you know? So opposite sides of a rectangle are parallel and of equal length, and every angle is a right angle. So the next quadrilateral is a rhombus. What do you know about a rhombus? Well, all four sides are the same length. The angles opposite each other diagonally are the same. They are equal. Two angles are acute and two angles are obtuse. Opposite sides are parallel. And the diagonals bisect each other at right angles. Next shape is a parallelogram. Okay, we were looking at parallelograms last week when we were trying to calculate the area of parallelograms. So, parallelograms have two pairs of equal parallel sides. The angles opposite each other diagonally are equal, and like the rhombus, two of its angles are acute and two of its angles are obtuse. Next we have a trapezium. Okay, looking at the trapezium, what can you see? What are its properties? So we know it's four sides because it's classed as a quadrilateral. What else do we know? A trapezium just has one pair of parallel sides. So the last quadrilateral we're going to look at is a kite. Have a look at it. What can you see? What properties can you see? So you should be able to see that there are two pairs of equal adjacent sides. Adjacent meaning they're next to each other. The diagonals bisect each other at right angles, and it's got one pair of opposite angles that are equal.